Hey everybody, Stuart McAdam here, and in today's video we're going to be answering 2 FAQs for Facebook marketing that you've asked this week. So the first question here is, how often should I post? And then the second question is, what's the best time to post? And I'm going to be running through my client's account, Fire Recruitment Australia, again to give you an example of best times to post and frequency of posting as well, so you can get a bit of an idea of what works and how it works when it comes to these two questions. So to look at the first question, how often should I post? Let's just go onto the Fire Recruitment Australia page right now. And as you can see here, 8 hours ago, 11 hours ago, yesterday, a couple of days ago, there was a few more posts as well. 1, 2, 3. Day before that, there was 2, 3, 4 posts, and then here we go, 1, 2 posts, and then a little gap, and then another one as well. So we found with Fire Recruitment Australia, the best engagement often happens at a time when you're posting a couple of times a week and you're posting multiple posts within each of those days. So if you are posting on, say, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're putting out 2 to 3 posts on those particular days, and we're trying to get posts up at least 4 or 5 times a week on a regular and consistent basis. If you can see here, it's 24th of October, we're just consistent. 22nd of October, 22nd of October, 21st of October, 20th of October, 19th of October. And we're trying out a range of different times, and we're looking at the data that's being provided. So we found that if we post too infrequently, which was previously once or twice a week, that you just didn't get the same level of engagement and interest from people than you would if you're posting, 9 to 10 times a week plus. So my advice would be, if you've got the capacity to do so, post 3 times a day, 5 times a week. If you've got the limited time, I would recommend using the Facebook schedule tool, and I'll include the link to that video in the description below. And as far as looking at the second question, what's the best time to post? That really comes down to a lot of trial and error. So if you have a look at all the different posts here, they're put up at various times of the day. So there's 10 o'clock in the morning here, 10 o'clock, 1:18 in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the evening. We generally tend to find that the engagement on the Facebook page and also in the group as well is largely towards the morning, first thing in the morning, around lunchtime, and then later on in the evening, because a lot of the people who are aspiring firefighters tend to be people that work full-time jobs and don't have a lot of time outside of those set hours to actually have a look and engage with the content properly. So just to give you a little hint as well, if you want to see when the best time to post your content as well is, it's going to be largely influenced on how well your audience is seeing your different posts here, sort of like your post reach. And if we just go back here to posts, you can see right here, based on the time of the day here, how many people it's reaching and who's engaging with it the best. So 10:30 looks like a good time right here. There's quite a lot of people that the post reached, and there was good engagement. Later on in the afternoon, maybe towards the end of someone's lunch break, there was a reasonable level of engagement here as well. If we go down even further, we find that 10 o'clock, that morning tea time period, seems to work quite well. And same thing again here, maybe afternoon tea here when someone's just pulling out their phone to have a quick little look. Good engagement again, reaching a lot of people organically. Here we go, around lunchtime. So it tends to be those break periods that are the best time to post. But obviously you might be in an industry which is very different. It's targeting people that could perhaps be in the business realm. So if we were to go and give you a practical example of someone like, say, Jenna Kuchar, who provides online training and courses, say, that is posted at 9:44. This one here, 8 o'clock, as you can see here, she's just regularly and consistently posting content, and she's mixing it up quite well. So to look at that, how often should you post? I would recommend at least once a day on social media. If you can do more, do 3 to 5 times a day. And the times of the day are largely dependent on what type of audience you're trying to reach. So if it's people that are looking to buy courses that help them go into another career, it might be in those time periods when they're not working on their full-time job. If you're targeting people who are working within a business sense, sort of selling products and services that may help them with their business or the company that they're working for, then target them and post that content up during the time of day in which they are engaging and interested in finding out more about your product. So I'm going to leave that there for this video. Thanks very much for tuning in. If you found this useful, please consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button as well, and we'll see you in next week's FAQs. Thanks very much.